What's up, guys? How is it going? It's nice to have you back on my YouTube channel. Today, you will see how you can make money by trading. So, do watch this video up to the end. In the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel, where you can ask me any questions you have. Besides, you will find a link to my private Telegram channel, where I share my daily trading signals. Send me a direct message in my private Telegram channel and get my personal link for PocketOption registration, which will give you a 50% bonus to your deposit. Now, let's go to PocketOption and let's get going. We will trade on the currency pair Euro British Pound. We trade with 4.3% of the initial deposit. Candlesticks on the chart correspond to 30 seconds of real time. After analyzing the price chart, I opened the down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. As you can see, in addition to the downtrend channel and the Williams percent range indicator, I used another indicator, namely the Bull's Power. This indicator was developed by Dr. Alexander Elder. Actually, he developed two indicators, the Bear's Power and the Bull's Power. They are presented in trading platforms separately from each other, but should only be used together. But I decided to conduct an experiment using only one of them. In addition, these indicators, according to the developer's own idea, should be used only on daily charts. This is when each candle is equal to 1 day. In our case, as I noted, candles are equal to 30 seconds. While we were talking, the first trade was completed. A profit of $276 was received. Also, the developer of these indicators recommended using them when trading according to the trend. As we can see, a downtrend is beginning and I open a down trade, expression is 1 minute, the amount is $300. And that's what I paid attention to when making such a decision. The Bull's Power indicator line was moving down, which indicates a decrease in the activity of bulls, or in simple words, buyers. At the same time, the line of the Williams percent range indicator was tended to go down, thus giving a signal about a possible decline in price. Such a bid could be opened even on one signal of the Williams percent range indicator, and when the Bull's Power data, they say that the activity of buyers is falling. Then any doubts disappear, and I expected an increase in the activity of sellers, who by their actions will take the price below the entry point of the trade. This trade went as I expected and ended up making a profit of $276. Do you know what I did next? That's right, I was looking for a new entry into the trade. The price meanwhile dropped to the lower limit of the downtrend indicator but could not cross it. Then I opened a new up trade with the expiration of 1 minute with $300 in. But I didn't make this decision at all because of the data from the downtrend indicator. I was looking at the lines of the Williams percent range indicator again and the lines of the experimental Bull's Power indicator. And there was a big difference in them. The Bull's Power was taking its line steeply down. But the Williams percent range line was in a horizontal position, and this is with an active decline in price. Therefore, I conducted that in the near future the price will definitely reverse and begin to grow. And they have grown so much so that they have gone above the average line of the downtrend indicator. However, then their growth was slowed down, but they were in such a level that there was no doubt about the possible outcome of the trade. Yes, that's it. Calmly, I got my $276 profit. After that, the price adjusted slightly, but buyers joined in, who began to take the price higher and higher. I, following them, also opened an up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. Here I assumed that the price, with such a confident growth, should reach the last local maximum, which was only 4 minutes ago. And after looking at the lines of the Williams percent range and the Bull's Power indicators, I did not even doubt such a decision. After all, the line of the Williams percent range indicator in its slope was slightly but above the Bull's Power line. And since it is higher, then the predominant movement of price should be upward. Except this trade didn't go the same way as the previous one. The expected price increase occurred and then the price dropped almost to the average line of the downtrend indicator. The conclusion was exciting, but we got the next $276 as a result of a correctly made decision. The bull's power experiment was going well despite its inability to adapt to these time intervals, and I opened another up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. I saw that after reaching the upper limit of the downtrend indicator and the rebound that followed, the price were unable to move to an active decline, while their small fluctuations were observed. Then, the line of the Williams percent range indicator, although it was in the overbought zone, was noticeably higher than the bull's power indicator line, as I assumed that the price would certainly be able to grow even more. Of course, there is always a chance of losing the bid, but in our case, the risk is minimal due to the small amount of the trade. The amount of the trade, of course, can be increased, but the deposit in case of an unsuccessful trade will suffer much more. I think it's unnecessary. And so, another $276 added to my balance. With this victory, the trading session ends, and I'll tell you what I was able to earn today. And this is $1,380 that I got as a result of 5 successful trades. And I got this great result by just conducting an experiment in my trading on using an indicator which, according to the idea of its developer, was by no means intended for working with such small time intervals. I would say the experiment turned out to be successful, and in the future I will definitely repeat it. You can use it on your own in your trading, but then again, it is essential that you carefully assess the current market situation before entering a trade. By and large, I recommend you to use the indicators whose signals you can read, for this helps reduce the risk and make a profit in the long term. I would like to encourage you guys to keep trading binary options because, as we can see, the analysis techniques are super simple here. And before we say goodbye, in the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel, where you can ask me any questions you may have. You will also find a link to my private Telegram channel there, where I share my daily trading signals. And more, if you direct message me on my private Telegram channel, you will receive a personal link to the PocketOption registration, which will give you a whopping 50% bonus to your deposit for free. Now, dear friends, this is a pretty nice offer, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for being with me all this time. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. That's about all for today. Good luck in the market. Take care, folks, and see you soon in the next video.